Macros for today: 440 grams of carbohydrates. Yes, baby, please. So we have received a new training program, nutrition protocols. Eventually, past few weeks we have been increasing the foods, so that's good stuff. Today I'm gonna bring you into pretty much what I eat on a day. Pre-workout meal. It's early in the morning. The gyms are freaking crowded because everyone is in the hype of January. We are going to start, and yes, and perhaps in February we're gonna fall off altogether, and then the gyms are a little bit quieter again. First meal, just simple, pre-workout. It's gonna be some minced oats and whey protein. On top of it, we're gonna do some mixed dried fruits. Gonna get some protein in, carbs, and yeah, I think a little bit of fat, depending. Yeah, there are nuts in it, so it's gonna provide me with, you know, enough energy to get through the training. But we also have a intra-workout, post-workout protocol, which I'm going to share right now with you. Now, as we have been increasing the foods that I'm eating now, you know, there's much more carbohydrates. Before I was at 275 grams of carbohydrate, and thought that it would be enough for me to have to be gaining, you know, and not to go on a fast pace. The most that I've ever got when it comes down to carbohydrate intake was approximately 325 grams, but we are now 412 carbohydrates on training days though, and on rest days they were a little bit lower. But now we have changed, or at least the coach has changed the protocol, because we are wanting to get in more food. And therefore we're using an intra-workout, post-workout methodology to get that done. With that intra-workout, we are adding amino acids, and also we are drinking fast carbohydrates, Vitargo, dextrose, maltodextrin, to not only elicit faster glycogen replenishment, but also to reduce the amount of cortisol buildup during the training. So we try to prevent that a little bit, and the coach said that it's going to, you know, induce, because we are doing it during the training and after the training, we can a little bit manipulate where those carbohydrates and amino acids go, in a sense, you know, to the muscles eventually. So then we have post-workout, which is going to be 80 grams of this Vitargo and 1.5 scoop of whey protein. Now, the research is clear about this, that whenever we are using a post-workout shake, there's a time cap after the training that you are going to replenish with the combination of whey protein and fast-acting carbohydrates. Those two together can replenish glycogen very fast. So, you know, seems logical to me. That's what we are doing now. But all together, we get into the new training today. It's workout number 2 of the schedule. We're training upper body, and we are doing multiple different things now. For instance, we have cluster sets, we have drop sets, and the training of today consists of mostly the iliac lats, the lower lats, and also the pec fibers, right? So mostly back and chest. And in the phase we are in now, it's what he's calling sarcoplasmic training. It's gonna focus more on the weak points that I have. So we have taken a look at the pictures, and I would have suggested that we work more on the triceps. Yes, a baby triceps. And also on the lats, because the way we are training lats nowadays is totally different than what we are used to. Most people think whenever they're doing a lat pull down, they're training the lats, but this is not the case. Okay, there's a whole different spectrum to really engage the lats during the training, which you could have seen from the previous videos a little bit as well. So I wanted to bring out those lats more. So whenever we're gonna have that lat spread, we're gonna see more thickness in there. And the other focus point is eventually the hamstrings. We have brought up the hamstrings already for quite significant growth. The one thing that I wanted to improve was eventually the hamstrings, and we have done so. And I told the coach that, yeah, in order for me to perform great on stage, we want to improve the hamstrings even more. So that's a little bit of a focus point. Lats, some parts of the chest, and this is how specialization really works. And that's what I really learned, throughout this coaching, that we have to think differently about training. It's not just cut and dry, incline chest, dumbbell presses, or there's a whole methodology to that, and a bigger spectrum to focus on these points. So now I'm gonna add the dry fruits to this mixture. I'm gonna eat it, and eventually we'll get into the workout. Let's get it done. Alright, so quick and easy meal. 66 grams of carbohydrate, fats 10.5 grams, and 33 grams of protein. Let's get it done. Alrighty fellas, we're preparing now the Intra workout shake, 30 grams. One scoop is exactly 30 grams, that's good stuff. Thank you very much for the easiness, Vitargo. So that one goes in, and we also put in approximately 10 grams of BCAA. If you use BCAA, folks, by all means, extend. One of the best BCAAs out there. Not that I've been using BCAAs, because I always say you don't need it if your protein intake is optimal. But in this case, the BCAAs will eventually, keep the protein synthesis and the cortisol and all that breakdown, preventing it from happening. So that's just the purpose. It's not a substitute for protein intake, although we have to calculate the protein. So that's the first one. We're gonna shake this up, and we're gonna prepare also one sack or sachet, whatever, plastic bag with 1.5 grams or 1.5 scoops of whey protein, and also 80 grams of Vitargo. So that one will be done after the training, okay? So we're gonna prepare that now. Gonna change, get into the gym. Let's get it done. Alright, 3 cluster sets, right after each other, 6, 6, 6. Let's get it done. shake. As you can see. Great stuff. The guitar is so sweet. It's unbelievable. Looking great. So after this one, eventually we'll eat this also a post-workout shake, replenishing the glycogen, and then after that, in about 2 hours, we'll eat a meal, and then we're done. And the day proceeds. Don't know what I'm going to have, but we'll see. Just something quick to snack on. Some orange, 160 grams. So yeah, mandarin, orange, what else? In about 2 hours, we will get into the dinner. It's gonna be a lot. During the day, I'm doing a lot of things, so you know I don't have time to eat or think about to eat. So in a sense, you know, I'm not getting hungry, and yeah. So at 5, I've reserved all the carbohydrates, fats, protein. I'm really gonna have that big meal. This is the way how I do it. Alright guys, so in the meantime we're getting in 100 grams of chips. Lay's oven baked. So we have plenty of macros left over. Alright folks, dinner. We're gonna have one wrap with minced meat, rice, good stuff, corn, cheddar cheese. And we have another separate plate with rice and the leftover of the meat. Still avocado and sour cream as well. And then all together, that's the big meal. Alright folks, so there you have it, plate number 1. And the wrap. This is by far the best recipe ever. Alrighty folks, it's now 10:12 morning. Yes, last meal of the day. Got some skewered pork, some 300 grams here to get the leftover proteins inside. Let's see what we have today. I actually saw that we are 122 grams over, 122 calories over our target because I have forgotten to track down the orange that I ate. But overall, the total caloric intake and the macros for today, 440 grams of carbohydrates. Yes, baby, please. Fats 118, so that's allowed me for having the good tasty foods. Protein 225 grams. This includes the intra-workout, post-workout shake as well. So for today, you know, we had the breakfast, we had the big post-workout meal, but first we had the post-workout shake, intra-workout shake, and we had some chips with the mandarin, and now we are getting into the last bits and tits. So let's see. By the way, the meal that I was eating, the burrito and the separate plate of rice, was 1966 calories, containing 170 grams of protein, fats 91 grams, and 170 grams of carbohydrate. It's a lot, folks. It's a lot. Yes, I love it. I love it. So let's get this in, go to bed, grow some muscles, and see you in the next video. Let's get it done, folks. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The wife is gonna do some labor, and the little one is coming. Yeah, she's dying. I'm so glad that I'm a man, folks. Yeah, but maybe it's a false alarm. Never know. But last time with Chloe was a fast one. It was, I think, in 3 hours she was there. So we'll see, folks. The little man is coming. Third one, and hopefully the last one, because I'm tired as fuck.